So I thought I would try my daily video today from my actual house seat. The floor has been out of session for a little while here, but there's still a lot of people at their desks and visiting. We'll see if it's too noisy. If it is, I won't do this again. I started my day at 7 a.m. this morning. There are rooms for the Republicans and the Democrats in the basement of the Capitol. We call ours the bullpen, and so we will go down there and have coffee together and enjoy each other's camaraderie. I learned that you can pick up a gray sheet, which is the day's agenda for the floor session. And you can also access that at www.ledge.mt.gov. At 8 o'clock, I went to a House Judiciary Committee meeting and presented my first bill. I had spent over an hour on the phone yesterday and over an hour going through the courthouse talking to who I thought were all of the right people to present what should be just such a minor language change bill. And today I got up and presented my bill and still had someone stand in opposition to it that who had said that they would support it. So that was disappointing. They don't vote on the bills in the first committee, so I have no idea if it's going to get passed or not. I just went in and presented it, and they asked a few questions of the Public Defender's Office, and now we wait and see, I guess. That was a good experience. It was a bill to help the Public Defender's Office out by just taking 2 words out of Montana code so that people who were not eligible for public defender services couldn't be using their services. I thought it was pretty straightforward. As soon as I was done presenting my bill to House Judiciary, I had to run over to the committee meeting that I'm actually assigned to, which is Business and Labor. They were already partway through their meeting, and I was able to catch just the tail end of kind of some logistics. We recessed for a few minutes. We had a joint meeting of the House and Senate Business and Labor, and several different state agencies came and presented to us. It actually took 4 hours for everyone to get to tell us what their agency does, and we didn't even get through everybody. Some people were rescheduled for our next meeting. In the course of those 4 hours, I heard from so many state employees who love their jobs so much. Their jobs cover everything from weighing cattle to regulating banks. So that was just actually really interesting to hear. After we recessed at noon, there was a lunch in the rotunda. I guess that happens a lot, and so it was presented by the Montana museums, and you were able to get a little bit of food and then walk around and learn about all of the different museums in Montana. And I was feeling like I wish I could have seen Butte better represented in that. There wasn't really anything from Butte there. Today was the first payday, which meant I got to go to my other mailbox besides the one I have on the floor, and they direct deposited $110 for the 3 days that I've been here. I'm sorry, it was $110 per day for the 3 days that I've been here, and then like $70-some for gas to get from Butte to here. So I haven't been paid for the actual work yet, but I did get my per diems. That was something I thought you guys might be interested in. In all of the meetings that you go to, there's, of course, several rows of seats for the public to sit in, and you can tell that some of them are lobbyists or people who are going to be contacting us in the future, because these books are available that have everyone's names and phone numbers and occupations in them. And so you'll be sitting in your meeting, and you'll see someone sitting out there looking you up and then looking at you and making sure they've matched your name and your face. It's kind of weird. It makes you feel like you're in a glass bowl. So my homework for tonight is to go home and read the 4 bills that Business and Labor is going to hear tomorrow morning. You can find those on the ledge.mt.gov website. That's what I'll be doing tonight so that I can be prepared for my 8 o'clock meeting tomorrow morning. After lunch, we came right onto the floor for our 1 o'clock session. It lasted 15 minutes. We approved one bill. It was the bill adopting the rules, and so this was on my desk. We kind of went through them. The whole session only lasted 15 minutes. It was really fun to get to make my official vote approving something. And so the rules are also available on the ledge.mt.gov website. After the House session got over, I spent about an hour and a half responding to constituents who had already emailed me. Every single contact I got today was about Lou Jones's school funding bill, LC 132, and every single one of them was for it. There were several people from out of Butte and several people from in Butte who left me messages saying, "We urge you to support this." So that's something you might want to keep your eye on. You could contact legislators really easily from the leg.mt.gov website, and if you need any help doing that, give me a call or shoot me an email, and I will help you through that process. Once you get it down, it's so easy. At 2:30, the Butte delegation met in John Sesso's office in the Senate leadership wing and talked about any bills that might be coming up that have relevance to Butte Silver Bow. I met a guy named Bob Theron, who came up from Butte on behalf of our chief executive, Matt Vincent, to just communicate with us regarding anything that especially pertains to Butte Silver Bow. Now I'm at the end of my day. Thank you so much for all of the support. If you have questions that you'd like answered in one of these videos, you can email me, you can text me, or you can just comment on this video, and I'll try to find out the answer and address it the next day. I miss you guys, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.